Hey guys, welcome back to StaceyLeeDesignz. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make some bracelets. Last week I uploaded a video about how you can dye your own twine. So this week's video is going to be making bracelets with the twine that I dyed from last week's video. And I really hope you enjoyed it. I had so much fun making this video. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you aren't subscribed already, there is a button down below that you can click to subscribe. And also leave me a comment telling me what you would like to see next, or if you would like to see other kinds of bracelet DIYs, because I really love making bracelets. I make a ton of them, like literally a ton of bracelets. Yeah. So yeah, I can totally do some other DIY bracelet tutorials if you would like to see that, or anything else you would like to see from me, let me know. Alright, let's get on with the video. Okay, so for this first bracelet you need 3 strands of twine, and how I usually measure mine is just doing the length of both of my arms. So I just stretch out my arms with the twine and get my length that way. It'll be a lot more than you need, but that's okay because we're going to use the scraps for a later project. And you don't want to like not have enough twine. So it's always better to have a little bit more than you need than not enough. So for this first bracelet we're going to do a square knot, and you are going to start with the string in one hand and cross it over and like make a 4 shape. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's a lot easier to like watch than like for me to explain it to you. But so the next knot you make will be from the opposite direction. So like if you start with the string in your right hand, the next knot you will start with the string in your left hand, if that makes sense. You'll be able to see it in the video. So yes, I hope that this makes sense and that you are able to capture how to make this bracelet. Okay, and when you get to the end, you're just going to tie a knot like so, and then cut off the strings that you used to make the knots, not the main string, because we're going to use that to make our little closure of sorts. Okay, so you see here that I am cutting off just my green strings. I don't want to cut off the white ones. Okay, so now we are going to line up our white string to the end of the shorter piece of white string and make it the same length. Now you want to cross over the 2 end strings and then take a piece of your green string, or you can use the white if you would like, or whatever color your base is, and you're going to do the same knots that we did for the main part of the bracelet. Alright, so do about 5 to 10 knots here, whatever you feel comfortable with, and cut off the excess string and put like a little bit of glue on each side to hold it in place better, and we are almost done. Alright, so I'm going to make my end string just a little bit shorter here, and then all we're going to do is tie little knots at the end of each of these pieces of string, and the bracelet is finished. Alright, now for this second bracelet, we are going to be using the same kind of knot, except it's going to go in a spiral direction, and you're only going to use the one directions. So like if you start with your right hand, you are always going to start with your right hand to get this spiral effect. You aren't going to switch to your left, the string in your left hand. You will always use the string in your right, if that makes sense. Yeah, just watch here. It should be, hopefully, it will help you to see what I'm talking about. But I think this one's actually a little bit easier than the first one. In art class where I learned this, the teacher thought that the square knot was, or the spiral knot was harder, but that's like the one that was easy for me. So this is the one that I like to do the most. Alright, so we're going to line up the ends of our bracelet. The closure is going to be a little bit different for this one. We are going to take the ends and slide a bead over them, and then we're going to tie a knot at the end, which you will see in a second. And then you'll just be able to slide your bead up and down and like to adjust to the size of your wrist. Alright, so now I'm going to take some scraps from my two bracelets that I just made, taking this bluish green color and the pink color and one piece of the white color, and I'm just making a knot at the end, but like leaving a lot of string so that I can tie it when I'm finished. And all I'm going to do is just make a basic braid. It's just going to be a braided bracelet, and I just think this looks really cute because when you stack the three bracelets all together, it just kind of adds or kind of brings the two bracelets together, because it ties in both of the colors from each bracelet. Alright, so I really hope you enjoyed watching and that you learned something from this video and that you go and make some bracelets. But if you would like to purchase some bracelets instead of making your own, I do have an Etsy shop that is linked down below, and I have a ton of these kinds of bracelets in my Etsy shop, so you should check it out. If you prefer, if you're not a crafty person or something, but you think these are really cute and you would like some, I have you. Oh my gosh, that sounds awkward. I got you in my Etsy shop. There is tons of bracelets. Go check it out. Alright, I'm going now. I hope you enjoyed the video, and goodbye.